Hey there, Mike Stelzner coming to you with a special announcement. I forgot to record it on my device. A real life story on how to master marketing. Join us on the journey. Hey there, Mike Stelzner, founder and CEO of Social Media Examiner, here to talk to you, the applicant for the Director of Marketing position. I've got my little sticky notes here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read this. Sometimes speed is more important than quality, and in the particular case of this job application, we needed to move super fast. The last thing, which is kind of hard for me to say, is that I'm looking for someone to help me do less marketing so that I can be free to be the CEO and to go explore other ventures and opportunities. If I'm hiring a director of marketing, I better get creative about getting the word out. I don't want the right candidate to not find out that we have this job opening. Whether you have a job that you're trying to get the word out for or a big announcement, if you don't really do a blitzkrieg across all the channels, there's a good chance that somebody important is not going to receive the message. So I'm going to place a bunch of calls with a bunch of my team, and we're going to try to figure out how to leverage every channel we've got. It's about to begin. Eric, how's it going, man? Good morning, Lisa. Hey, Ali, how's it going? How can we use the social channels to let everyone know that we're hiring? The deadline is going to be next Wednesday to apply.
Well, I don't see why we couldn't do an initial post on all of them.
I can post in our Facebook group and make it an announcement, pin it to the top.
Obviously going on the biggest tribes, Facebook, Twitter, do an Instagram story, probably even an Instagram post.
I will be recording an emergency podcast this morning.
Okay.
And you will be writing a blog post.
Got it.
We'll be able to mention it in the newsletter tomorrow at the very top. Secondly, it'll get out into the RSS feeds. Before you start the news show, I want you to say, by the way, we're hiring for a director of marketing position. And you can say, you'll have a chance to be my boss.
That's great, yes.
You know, I could go live for just a couple minutes. If we just link, it's not going to get any exposure,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Go get them. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye. I have been wanting to hire a director of marketing for a long time. Finally, when I was convinced it was time to do it, we moved really, really fast. I mean, like everything happened in less than 24 hours. I have been doing some interesting teaser campaigns to kind of get the word out. We are growing. Soon we'll be hiring a director of marketing at Social Media Examiner. It spawned a lot of comments. I just put feelers out there that we are hiring. And now what I'm going to be able to do is actually include the link once it's live to the bottom of this post. Also, on my Instagram stories, we are going to be hiring in a couple of days for a very important position. So here is the actual application page itself. It talks about who we are, what our products are, what the opportunity is. Are you calm under pressure? And then I have this little video here.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. Go get him.
Those of us that are a little gray-haired will know that this movie is The Fugitive, and I'm looking for someone like that. And then I also included a video right down here that I filmed in the lobby. I've got to record a podcast now. Hey there, Mike Stelzner coming to you with a special announcement. We're hiring for a director of marketing. You will have an opportunity to work in the office literally right next door to me. And we'll catch you tomorrow with the podcast episode. I forgot to record it on my device. All right, I'm a freaking idiot. So here's the good news. I recorded the video, but I didn't record the audio onto my podcast audio equipment. What I need your help in is extracting the audio out of the video. Let's take a look at it real quick.
Yeah.
Super high quality. Thank goodness. We're good.
Cool.
26 applicants, and we actually narrowed it down to 2 finalists after an enormous amount of work. What should we focus in on? Because I could make them do some more work, or I could just get on the line with them and ask them questions. I'm kind of inclined to put them to work.
I would say just interview them and get to know them, not just on paper, but in person, because that's going to be a huge part of it, the personality fit.
Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you.
So what we're doing right now is we're about to interview a candidate for the director of marketing position, and we'll see what happens. How are you?
Hello.
I can tell you we've been impressed with you so far, and that's the reason you're here.
Great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Ali. So guess what?
New marketing director?
Yes, it's because of the post that you put inside the society.
That's awesome.
So if it wasn't for your idea, we would not have found this candidate. Thank you.
It wasn't that huge of an idea, but I'm glad.
Thanks,
Thank you
bye.
for letting me know.
Okay, bye. He accepted, and we have a brand new director of marketing, and you will see him hopefully in a future episode of The Journey. Jen, tell him what you've been dealing with.
I'm so frustrated.
Hey, I like those little society members up there in the basket.
Oh.
Please join me on The Journey. Subscribe now and be sure to hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future episodes.